What up, everybody? It's
and that's
Nate.
when I started blasting.
Yeah, it's Nate and the crew here. Ian, Max, and Tom are with me. We're playing some Nioh here. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing great.
It's a weird day.
It's a weird day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
100% a weird day.
Mm-hmm. But in more relevant topics, I actually did my homework here. I took care of all the side missions, and then I leveled up my shit, and then I got a new outfit, and I disassembled. I've got some Ninja Gaiden shit going on here. What?
Did you go to Mortal Kombat store?
Yeah. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. At least something different than like typical samurai armor.
Mortal apparel.
Yeah.
Also,
tell them to get over here.
Find the time to do all those curls. Like, do you have a 9-to-5 job? Like, well, what's your routine?
Right. I'm just doing a lot of chin-ups.
Just a
lot of pull-ups, a lot of curls.
The outfit today is giving me very Ninja Gaiden vibes.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I definitely picked me up some extra Ninja Gaiden vibes while I was out. And then I also cleaned out my inventory, so I should have a shit ton of extra room. And then also, I disassembled a lot of it, so I got a bunch of elixirs, so I should actually have a backstock for at least a little bit. So I should be okay for a second.
Your character started doing Saitama's workout.
Yeah,
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 10-kilometer run daily.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll be in a better state to do stuff. I still don't have anything new weapon-wise. Oh my god.
But how many potions do you have?
A lot more than I did before.
Well, you had 0 at one point, so...
No, I figured out that if you disassemble some stuff, or if you...
Make room.
Yeah, if you disassemble things, you get the raw material, but sometimes you also get like an extra item, like an elixir, or some other stuff. And I was like, okay.
They've been hiding the potions in the crap they drop on the ground.
Yeah,
wow.
It's random, so it's not like a guaranteed thing, but it's better than random drops from enemies sometimes.
Yeah, and it's better than what you get in Resident Evil. God, I have all these herbs, but I can't mix them together. I can't... What's that like drink? That alcoholic drink where like there's different colors in each layer? That's what the herbs
Sunrise?
in Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy, my god. In Resident Evil always reminded me of, because you put the red, yellow, and green in there.
Oh, right. I forgot that's how that used to work. Is that still a thing in the more modern games?
I have no idea.
I feel like they would have streamlined
The last one
that
I played was 4, which, you know, is fantastic, so... We can leave it at that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I remember Resident Evil just like its last game, Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Actually, like, the newer ones are really good. I've watched people play them. I just don't remember if they do the herb thing.
I remember it was, I remember watching 7, the one that's, like, down south. Welcome to the family, son.
The one in the bayou.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah, you just kind of, like, pour liquid on yourself and you heal.
You pour, like, rubbing alcohol all over your stump and you're fine.
Yeah.
It's like, that shit is potent.
As we all know, putting rubbing alcohol directly in your open wound.
Yeah, not a good thing, and it hurts really badly.
I remember Andy, back in high school, got, like, stupidly hurt during that one time.
The parade?
Yeah, the parade, and he's, like, trying to figure out if he's like, am I gonna put rubbing alcohol in this? Because it was deep, the cut. Apparently went through the entire day with an open wound that he was not sure about the amount, the depth and the rubbing alcohol put in it. That's the only reason I know that, by the way. That you, you know, that, you know, you should look at it. I mean, obviously I know not to, like, put it directly on my open stump. There's other things I should probably be doing beforehand anyways.
Yeah.
But, like, I wouldn't have known that, like, at a certain depth, you know, you're basically gonna make it so you don't heal.
Yeah. Oh,
guess what? I just killed all my clotting agent. Woo.
Oh, little guy. Shit, where do I go for that guy?
Just a little guy.
Just a little, God, what is it? The little Mononoke guys.
Yeah.
The what? Yeah.
You just ask nicely for me to come down.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Hey, you
doing
up there?
good?
What's the sword you got right now? Is that new?
No, I was using it last
Yield
time,
too?
but you're getting a better. It's not knight, so you're seeing it.
Ooh.
This is it's a
It's got like a hook to it.
Yeah, I actually never noticed the hook before.
It's sick.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
pretty
so
cool,
weird. That's like
Yeah.
something from Bleach.
right?
There's a
Yeah.
dude
My
who
song
has a
bateau or
sword
whatever
like
they
that.
call it. Yeah, it's got a wind element to it. That's why I thought it was earth. It's wind. So that's interesting. Oh, this is the beginning level. Okay.
Yeah, there's one of them has like a sword that has 90-degree angles in it. So it's like that, but at the top it goes like, I don't know, a third of the sword length, then goes another third down. So it has
Yeah.
like a square on top.
If we're gonna do
looks
weird swords, I prefer
pretty
Katana
dumb.
Gatari. not so much Bleach.
But Katana Gatari at least is like, hey, this is just supposed to be super advanced tech.
Yeah, it looks a little weird, but it is just a gun when I said sword.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. Look at these swords, like, oh, well, I guess so. I'm surprised you don't call them bows or something, but okay.
You don't want the One Piece approach where you try to carry as many swords into battle as you can.
Right?
Yeah, the carrying one in your mouth, tri-wielding.
That seems really
Great
hard on the
gamers.
dentures. I
Yeah.
feel like I'd be seeing a orthodontist after that.
Yeah, the first time you, like, hit somebody with it, and you're like, well, I just levered all my teeth out.
Yeah.
Something leverage.
All right. Something offhanded defensive weapon.
But I do love he has, like, 3 swords, one of them's in his mouth, and then 3 more on his belt, like, yeah, sure.
Why not?
All that extra
Give
weight
him-
is fantastic.
Throw another sword on there. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna. I need to fall down this trail. Oh no, there's a path. Okay.
Need one of those horse-cutting swords on his back.
Or is this a path?
You know,
It's really not. Okay, never mind. I thought it was a path.
you could. It looks like maybe you're supposed to jump off, Nate.
Yeah, I was thinking I might do that, but not from so high up. This looks like it's a little bit closer to the ground.
Those like the souls drops where you should just drop off from the highest spot
Yeah.
you can find.
Aha!
Oh, that dude head.
That's one of these guys again.
It's pudding.
Yeah, I'm the pudding man.
He's gone.
That's all right.
Have you been playing Silk Song, Ian?
I
Oh
had.
God, yeah, that's what I want to talk
I
about.
wanted to get your opinion on it. I
Silk
haven't touched
Song.
it at all or seen it really.
I heard it's really good, but like it makes the original Hollow Knight look like a tutorial.
It's surprisingly different in gameplay. It's spiritually very, very similar. The artwork obviously is very much the same. The storytelling vibes, like all of it is very much a sequel. So first of all, people should remember that Silk Song was originally designed as DLC to Hollow Knight.
Yeah, but it's got the Majora's Mask treatment, where it was
Does it
DLC.
actually use the same engine then?
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Obviously, they're gonna do upgrades in that period of time, but I mean, like, they didn't rewrite the engine
No,
to do it, I assume.
or they didn't. It
just feels like, why would you?
Or I don't know what engine it was built in, but probably Unity. To be honest, that would be my guess. But
Oh, what?
hey, there you go. Bottomless.
Okay.
Actually, let me see if
Motherfucker
I can
can't
find that real
swim?
quick.
Fine, fair enough.
But Silksong is
You're right, it's Unity. Which is fair. Like, there's nothing, like, super
I feel like if
complex
it's-
going on the screen.
I feel if it's not Unity, it's Unreal Engine.
those are the two. Yeah, I mean, especially for indie developers,
Yeah.
Unity is a good to use. It's fairly lightweight and
Unity's really nice if, like, you don't have a billion things on the screen that have attributes of their own. So,
Yeah.
like, very simple, like, Mario-esque NPCs are fine.
I mean, it's all 2D. I mean, it's all hand drawn.
Yeah. I just mean to say that, like, if you tried to take, like, Baldur's Gate's, like, amount of NPCs in a city and dump them in with Unity, I've actually read, like, a dev blog where they were talking about how fucked that is.
I mean, they're using sprites. I mean, all of
It's
these.
really bad if you do that.
It is very. It's hard to say. It is different. I'm not ready to say yet that it's actually harder than Hollow Knight. Reason being is because it actually has sort of a Sekiro vibe about it in the sense that there's a lot going on, the combat especially, and the traversal platforming is really deep and complicated. It can be at least complicated and challenging, but it also gives you a shitload of tools, and if you master those tools, you can be really fucking powerful. So
I've been watching somebody play it who refuses to use any ranged.
Yeah, well, you can. I mean, there's gonna be like hard mode runs on this.
Double jump exist in the game?
I don't know if I haven't seen it yet in my playthrough. I haven't finished.
Okay. Well, they also have not gotten it. I'm pretty sure they finished the game without a double jump.
There are lots. I will say the original Hollow Knight did have a double jump. So I'm assuming Silksong will, but it's also possible that they either didn't equip it or don't want to use it or whatever the case may be. I don't know.
Well, they were I assume they're joking when they were talking about like, man, wish this game had a double jump. People kept telling them where to go get it, and they're like, man, it'd be great if this game had double.
Yeah, so
they're basically doing that for fun. If it does exist, it's for fun, not having it.
The platforming tools in Silksong are awesome so far. I'm really enjoying them. I think they're better so far than Hollow Knight.
The ability for your character to stay off the ground is incredible.
Yes, so it's very much more aerial than Hollow Knight was. It's much more acrobatic, which is a lot of fun. It is challenging in that way. I would say if you're not down for mechanical challenge, maybe...
Yeah, I know I couldn't do it, but it is really fun to watch somebody like pogo stick across the map.
Yeah, that's
I heard the pogo stick is different. It's like at an angle now, and not just up and down.
It is, and it's extremely challenging. So the original game had a basic pogo, which was straight down. It was an attack downward, and then you would bounce off your enemy, and then you could do it over and over and over again. And you could control it pretty easily. This one, you attack down, but you press down, and then you press attack, but you don't go straight down. You go at about a 45-degree angle. So what it ends up happening is it really fucking breaks your brain in terms of like, you need to control both your direction and going down, but you have to really gauge where you are in space relative to the target you're trying to hit, while at the same time controlling your direction. And the direction it's basically a dash downward, and it goes in a direction, which is it does break your brain a little bit.
Yeah, and it like the forward momentum you get off of it seems a lot like more pronounced. Like
that's part of what makes it brain breaking.
You don't have the ability to like pull back on your direction like you did in the original. You do have some control midair, but you do have momentum that's going in one direction or another, so you don't have as much control as the first one, and that's partly why it's a little bit brain breaking, because you're always moving in a direction when you bounce off something, so that you're bouncing off. If you start from the left, you will end up on the right, and if you start on the right, you will end up on the left. And you can correct a little bit.
Is it like a locked-in trajectory? If you come at a 45, you always come at a 45, and you always leave at a 45?
You always come in at a 45 every time. Okay. But the direction that you come off at, you can control a little bit depending on how much input you place on the stick and how much distance you get off the pogo.
Yeah, and actually, also like when you come in at a 45-degree angle, your hit on the enemy could actually be at like if you're coming in and you're now level with them and then you hit them, you might not go up. You'll go like straight sideways.
It's a little bit harder to control. I will say though that because she is so acrobatic and because you have other tools at your disposal for movement, it is fairly forgiving. If you need to recover, you can. So it's just very different. And actually the most challenging part is not using it as an offensive tool. The problem is, I think for a lot of people, is going to be that it's a pretty important platforming tool to get from place to place. There are certain areas, especially early game, that frankly require be able to do this to one degree or another.
It's really hard otherwise. I watched the original, like the first stream where like they didn't even have the like parka yet, and I'm like, man, you already need to be pogoing to get around.
Correct. Now I will say that there is actually, for us back button users, a good way to simplify the controls a little bit and make it a little bit easier, and that is simply to put the down arrow on a back button. And then anytime you need to pogo, you just hold down the fucking back button, and all you need to control after that is your directionality, and it makes it much easier. So, advice to the internet generally who are playing Silksong, I recommend either mapping down arrow to a back button or down arrow to something else that you can just hold down all the time, like a trigger or something. That way it'll make pogoing way easier. I will say one more thing about it, is that later on in game, not to spoil anything, but there are mechanics that make that no longer as much of an issue. So bear that in mind. Early game, it'll be a little bit brain breaking, but by sort of mid game, you'll have options to not have to do that really more difficult skill. So there is that. That all being said, Silksong, I'm really loving it, man. I can't get enough. Like, it's one of the few games recently that I've like wanted to go back to repeatedly, and like that I think about when I'm not playing it. Like, you know that when you're into a game and like you want to get back and play it. Silksong, it's doing that for me in a way that other games have not in a while. So it's very good. Also, the combat is way fucking fun. She's way more acrobatic and way more. For me, it's more technically challenging.
Yeah,
he's gotten good.
Yeah.
You start the game out having gotten good.
That's the thing. So it's.
I hope she says that line at some point.
That I don't like about the game. As much as I am loving it, and I definitely am, there are things I don't like about it still. We talked about this a couple sessions ago, I think, but ultimately, I still am out on this fucking run back stuff.
God damn.
Like, enough of the run backs, specifically for bosses. Like, it's completely unnecessary, and all it does is steal time from people. Frankly, what it does is it's confusing difficulty with punishment. And while the fights themselves can be very difficult, there is no reason to punish failure, especially when fights are super difficult. So when you have to run back literally like 5 minutes to get to a fucking boss from where you came from, and sometimes, like, I mean, that sucks, and I know that there are places where, like, hey, you should find a resting point closer, and sometimes you can, sometimes it just aren't.
Yeah, sometimes also, there's not a bench.
Well, yeah, and then the real problem with that is that, and I also maintain this is not a great mechanic, is that the map is all, you have to upgrade everything about the map.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you have to pay for markers, you have to pay for markers for benches, you have to pay for the maps themselves. You have to pay for the ability to update a map once you've been in the area. You have to, like, every little bit of it is paid.
Oh my god, really? Fuck.
For every area, much like Hollow Knight originally, you have to find the map in each area in order to get the map.
But you have to buy the map.
Right. So and I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to encourage you to explore, and that's great and that's awesome. But again, the problem is combine that with the punishment mechanic of runbacks. That is very time wasty, unfortunately, for me. And I think probably for everybody. I think.
But I do actually feel like it fits the story really well, that there's, like, absolutely no infrastructure.
Yeah, I mean...
I know it's not good gameplay-wise, but when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this makes sense that there's no infrastructure.
From a design standpoint, I get it. From a...
I want people to play my game point of view.
It just doesn't add anything to the overall experience. And, like, to me, if it made the boss more challenging, fuck yeah, let's crank up the fucking difficulty, man. Like, let's make it more technical. Let's hurt my fingers. Let's feel the pain. Like, I'm down for that.
Let's shear some skin off, you know?
Yeah, like, make it real ball hard.
Let's do as much damage as Mario Party did on the N64 when you had to roll the controller.
Like, make it all one-shots for all I care, man. Make it so that I have to do a hitless run through this boss. I don't care. Give me 8 different, sessions. Like, make 8 different phases of this fucking boss. That's fine. Just don't make me run back through the same area for 5 minutes.
They should take other games should take a cue from World of Warcraft when it did Old War. Basically, that particular raid is really good level design. They made it so every boss had something that you could do to change the difficulty of the boss. So like basically, like one of them, there were these 4 towers, and if you didn't destroy them, the boss would be super powerful when you went to go fight him. But if you destroyed all of them, they'd be easier. And for each one that you left up, the rewards were a little bit better. So I know that that doesn't work quite the same, but like the idea that you could do something in the world that then impacts how powerful the boss is, but you don't need to do it, would be really cool.
Like that in Souls games. Elden Ring has major bosses that have that mechanic. That's been true in Souls.
I just think that's like really good design in general, because like you could do a run then where you're like, I'm not going to do anything that makes any of the bosses easier.
Yeah, you can do that. I like that mechanic too. I guess I just don't want. I think you can do difficulty without doing punishment.
Yeah,
that's what I don't.
That's not what I was getting at there. My point was not supposed to be like part of that. You know, they should be putting benches in the game at least. Yeah, maybe you should be able to pay for a closer bench, but like there should also just be a convenient bench anyways. Like
this would be a mechanic.
That's what this is.
Literally for one right outside the boss room.
I mean, honestly, I really feel like they should, and I understand from a.
It'd be cool to like get the fleas or whatever to like be like, hey, wait outside for me. Like, I got you enough resources to get your asses over here, so they just come over and set up a bench.
One of the reasons why I would like there's a couple of reasons why I actually would like a. It doesn't necessarily need to be a bench, but a spawn point, such that when you die, you can just go right back into the boss. One of the reasons I want that is because I also want to be able to replay the fucking bosses, right?
Oh yeah.
And yet, still, at least for now, at least as far as I've gotten into the game, and true enough of Hollow Knight 2, there's no boss replay mechanic where you can go back in and play all these hard-ass, awesome-ass bosses. Like, it's a once-only experience until you play through it again.
Gotta take a save before every single boss.
Yeah, exactly. Which obviously you can't do on.
You have like old video games where you like you named your save because you were like, oh, I'm outside of this room.
Correct. So that's that's still like these are like modernization things that Souls likes and frankly Metroidvanias could benefit significantly from. That doesn't, to my mind, take away from the overall experience. So like, hey, Souls-like designers, make a distinction between punishment and difficulty, okay? They're not the same thing. And you still get street cred for being wicked fucking hard without having to punish the shit out of people. Look at Celeste as the perfect example of this. You don't necessarily have to build in difficulty levels. I'm not saying you need like difficulty sliders the way Celeste does. But like as soon as you die in an extremely hard screen on Celeste, you go right back to the fucking beginning of the screen and you start instantaneously. You don't have to do fucking runbacks. On that challenge, like what I just don't see any design benefit to that. So there's stuff like that. The map is a little bit frustrating because it does take some time to build it out. Once you have all the tools though, and the map tools available to you and all the maps built out, it's not really that big a problem. It works. It's good. It's a good map. It's a functional map, which is not always the case for Metroidvanias. So that's good. And then the real benefit, the real good thing about all of this that sort of makes it all okay is that it's just never not fun to run through the world and just like be jumping from platform to platform and like smacking bugs and like using all your skills. Like
smacking bugs.
Yeah, man, it's just fun. Like the mechanics themselves. This is definitely a game where I would drop into just because it's fun to control the character and fun to do the combat. It's like Destiny that way. It's like Sekiro. It's like that's the gameplay. The core gameplay is
fuck.
It's worth it just to get in there to control the character because it feels fucking good.
Yeah.
So yeah. Fuck. So far, so long. A+ for me. Awesome game. Not
solid.
Perfect.
9 out of 10.
Really fucking great. And I highly recommend it for anybody who likes Metroidvanias, anybody who likes beautiful hand-drawn art, amazing animation, thoughtful character and story design, thoughtful world design, like just original gameplay styles, like just fucking good stuff, man. Plus, it's only $20.
Likes getting good.
It's like a 50-hour game and it costs $20. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's
it's
pretty good value.
It's the best art you're gonna find basically in any video game. I mean, it's gonna be down to taste what your favorite art is, but you can't argue that the art isn't amazing in it. So you're getting amazing art, you're getting amazing gameplay mechanics, you're getting a shitload of deep gameplay, you're getting a shitload of hours of gameplay, a whole lot of content, amazing original characters, good story, like for $20. What more?
And as far as I know, it's not buggy as hell.
Yeah.
Like a lot of games are nowadays.
Is it buttery smooth?
Yeah, it's buttery smooth. So it's funny because I debated for a long time what I wanted to get it on this system. And normally, when it's a question of what system, I just go with PC. I get it from Steam because I want to be able to play it in the future, right?
Yeah.
But I'm also definitely going to be playing most of this handheld, almost certainly, even if it's on Steam. I'm going to be playing on Steam Deck. And the Steam Deck will only play it at 800p, and unless you have the OLED version, it will only play it at 60 FPS. The OLED version will play it at 90 FPS and on the OLED screen, which is great. But the Switch 2 plays it at 1080p in handheld and 120 hertz. Wow. So, yeah. So, like, as a handheld experience outside of OLED, unless you have an OLED handheld, which these days there's not a lot of options for OLED handheld. Unless you have one of those, I would say, and you're going to play it on handheld, I'd say Switch 2 is actually a great option because, especially for a game like this that's very twitchy and reactionary, like the combat's tough and you got to have a lot of quick responses. 120 hertz is a nice thing to have, man. I'm going to let you know. It's nice to have that response rate when you're playing these hard bosses in fucking Silksong. So it's worth considering it. So that's where I'm playing it. I'm actually playing it on Switch.
Okay.
Enough. Yeah. Not that I get why people wouldn't want to play it there. I don't like it being locked on a console, and that I'm only ever going to be able to play it on Switch. But here's the other thing I was thinking: it's a $20 game.
Yeah, I mean, what's another $20? It's not an $80 game. It's not a $100 game.
It's actually one of those games where I'm like, the developers did such a good job that like,
correct.
If I was playing it, like, I would buy multiple copies. I bought a copy because I'm watching somebody play it, but like,
I'm not saying you need to do that. Like, I know that's $20 is not nothing, but like,
right there.
$40. If you ask me, I'd say this game is worth $40. Buy it twice, put it on Switch, and put it on Steam, and you'll have it everywhere you ever want to go. And why not? It's worth it, and it's a great game. And plus, like, if you buy it on Switch now, play it on Switch now, or play it on one platform now, a year from now it'll probably be $10, $15, especially on Steam.
Sure.
So, like, yeah.
And it'll probably get, like if they're going to update one... I mean, it's Unity, so they should be able to update all of them, but you get what I'm saying. If, like, for some reason they weren't updating the Switch...
Yeah, no, and it's Team Cherry. Team Cherry has always supported their games. Like,
getting PC later would work.
Yeah, there's no reason to think that they wouldn't continue to support on all platforms.
I don't know anything about their, like...
Isn't Team Cherry like 3 dudes in a basement somewhere? Like, just cranking out awesome games for...
I mean, the only game that I know that they built was Hollow Knight. That's as far as I know. I could be wrong about that, but
you're right about the basement thing.
But they're basically, like, destroying the AAA paradigm of, like, you need all this money to get all these big games, and you're like, not really.
Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight alongside... Heart Machine and Hyper Light Drifter kind of kicked off the like indie renaissance in like 2015 2016 time frame. I think Hollow Knight was 2017, I think, when that came out. But like those two games were like indie darlings that I know that Hyper Light Drifter started on fucking Kickstarter.
Yeah, true enough.
So it was, those two games were kind of like, oh, indie games that are not 3D, like flashy AAA with a shit ton of money poured into them can also be like Game of the Year candidates and can be incredible and amazing.
Yeah,
it kind of paved the way for things like Hades and for Celeste and for all these other 2D games that like turned out to be like prestige titles that really make people millions and millions and millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. Those two games are really, in my mind, the ones that like created an indie scene that didn't exist before. So, I mean, it did, but like not to that level. It was kind of like the blockbuster moment for indie type games. So, yeah, go play Silksong, man. It's real freaking good. I recommend it. If you are into Metroidvanias, platformers, if you like the original Hollow Knight, go play Silksong. It's sick. Also, for the difficulty, there are mods. Like, if you want to like reduce difficulty, there are mods that you can do. If you get it on PC, you can drop difficulty, make enemies die in one hit or give you a little more HP or shit like that. That will help. So, I would recommend that as well.
Radical. I'm glad you're having a good time with it, man. I know it was a long time coming.
Oh, man. I think general.
That's also part of the 3 people in a basement.
Yeah, I mean, I think the narrative online, I think this is likely true, I think they have this right, is that this is probably the most anticipated, hyped up indie release ever in the history of video games. Like, I don't think any indie game has ever been more highly anticipated, more hyped up.
Didn't they like kind of shadow drop it? Like, you knew it was coming, but they didn't tell you when. And it's like, by the way, it's out today.
Yeah.
It wasn't exactly like shadow drop, strictly speaking, but it would definitely like.
Yeah, some people had to reschedule their games coming out.
Like, I don't know, 7 years ago, like fucking a long ass time ago, it was originally announced, and it's been like it's shown up at other like showcases and shit for like years since then with like demos and gameplay video and stuff. But then they never released a release date. They never told us when it was going to be released.
That's a freaking good idea for a video game, by the way.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
they just
investors, so that's not a big deal anyways. They could delay all they want, but like, better just to not tell us, and then everybody's like, "Wow, it's out today."
I forget which show it was this year, but it was originally teased. People started to understand that it was going to come out this year when the Xbox ROG Ally X, I guess their handheld that they announced.
Yeah, it was SPF, I think.
Yeah, they confirmed that Silksong was going to be on that system at launch. So that sort of told everybody that Silksong was coming at least by then, if not sooner. And
yeah, people were skeptical too, just because it's been a long time. So we were like, well, maybe, but we don't know for sure.
We were like, because this was like it almost felt like vaporware because it had taken so long for people to actually see a release date for this. So anyway, I guess I don't know if it was Gamescom or I guess Opening Night Live, maybe at Gamescom, where they actually confirmed the actual release date of September.
Yeah. It was like soon before the release.
Yeah. So it was literally.
By soon, I mean now.
It was literally 2 weeks before it was dropped. They didn't release the actual release date until 2 weeks before it dropped. So
yeah,
it's all but a shadow drop. Yeah,
I appreciate that. Something about that really like piques my interest.
It was ready. That's what I like about it.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, it's weird because they kind of dodged a bullet that other developers and publishers run into, which is like, for example, Cyberpunk 2077. When they don't release the game early for reviews, that's usually a sign that the game is dog shit, or that there's a problem, and they don't want like the bad press in advance of the day one. Silksong did not have that problem. First of all, they did not release the game early for reviews, so people did not have review codes for that before it was released.
Wouldn't want to do that anyways.
I mean, I wouldn't care. I think it was because... I mean,
if I'm Silksong, like, you have enough press anyways.
They had built up so much credibility with Hollow Knight. I think there was no doubt in reviewers' minds, and frankly, gamers' minds, that Silksong was going to be a high-quality game. Mm-hmm. Whether or not people were really going to love it, I think there's a different story, but I think people knew it was not going to be dog shit. And so I don't think anyone suspected that because they didn't release it for early reviews that meant anything. So they sort of dodged that bullet. I think strictly just because Team Cherry had basically built up the goodwill to earn it. Earn that kind of...
Well, and they kept it too. Now they released the game for $20, like you said.
That's the thing, yeah. I mean, Hollow Knight was originally released.
How much did Mario Kart cost again?
$80. That's a good point because I'm gonna let you know. I like Mario. I'm a Mario Kart stan. You know me.
Yep.
That game was not worth $80.
No.
No universe was Mario Kart World worth $80.
Isn't that why they tried to bundle it with the Switch too? They're like, yeah.
They did. If you bought it with the Switch 2, you got it for $50, which is much closer to what it really should have been. Yeah, to buy it separately, it's $80. Yeah, this game, original Hollow Knight I think was $15. So there's some like inflation there, but frankly, still
It's been like 7 years though, right? So
Right, exactly. And also, again, I genuinely believe it's worth 40. It's probably worth 50 or 60. I think if they had charged $40 for this, I don't think anybody would have actually batted an eye over it. To be honest, I think people would totally have accepted it and thought that was fair because of what you're getting for it. But instead they did $20. I mean, the good thing about them is they're fucking rich as fuck anyway. I mean, Hollow Knight was a monster success, so they're one of those examples, I guess, of people who already had everything in the world they could possibly want, and
they're just doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah, they're just doing it now because it's a thing to do and they love it, and I mean, it's going to make them a shit ton of money, yes, but like
they still only need to support the same amount of staff, and now their staff are basically taken care of.
And they could have juiced a hell of a lot out of this.
Under pressure to get it out to like pay the bills.
Funny thing is, if you guys know who's that guy that the famous reporter for Bloomberg, the video game reporter.
Jason Schreier?
Jason Schreier, yeah. So he did an interview with what typically is Jose about the development cycle for Silksong, especially since it took so fucking long. The question that was posed to Team Cherry was like, why did this take? Was it in development hell? Like, what was going on? And apparently the headline was basically just, they just wanted to make it as good as possible. Development.
They said like we're gonna be normal about it because like we know we have like the Half-Life 3 reputation, but like we're not gonna.
The big news item from that interview was basically, development went great. There was no crunch.
I think the game really shows that they could develop at their own pace, because like I haven't seen a bug in the game other than the bugs themselves, the intended bugs. And that's pretty fucking rare in games nowadays.
Oh my god, you can one shot.
There's a lot going on in that game. It's just very impressive. I have also seen some drama from other studios and publishers who are upset that Team Cherry released this at $20 because they're like, it's lowering the bar of what the expectation should be for consumers and gamers. For like,
that's not our problem, man.
Charge that low a price for
we have no overhead.
Yeah,
it's like to me, I feel like that kind of critique
develop games on a more lean budget.
Here's what I'll say about that: whether or not it's true, and I don't think it is, and whether or not you feel that way, like read the room, dog. Like you probably should not be saying that publicly. Like
there were some people who said that kind of stuff.
It's like, how dare you donate to children, to children's funds?
Against Larian Studios, like they said the same thing as Baldur's Gate too. Like how dare you got this well and you release a game that's really high quality, doesn't have a shit bug, and works, is amazing, and charge a fair price for it. Like I get where that's coming from, because I'm also like a guy who's like, don't be a scab, like don't cross a picket line. Like, don't.
They were basically like, there were a few studios, or not studios, but people who worked at the studios who were like, effectively, you've raised the bar so high that we are not going to be able to clear it.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that sucks. I don't know what to tell you.
Like, the reason why, people talk about this all the time, but I want to, educate the internet while we're sitting here talking about this. For gamers here who maybe haven't thought about this, games cost $80 now. There's a reason for that, and it's not because they have to cost $80. They cost $80 because they
choose to.
Well, they cost $80 because they choose to. It is a business model on purpose, which is basically a risk-based business model. They charge $80 so that they can insulate themselves from failure, so that when their game fails, all they have to do is fire a bunch of people. So they don't actually pay a price.
You can actually maximize profits that way too if it doesn't fail.
Correct. So this is what happens. Like they all are given this sort of carte blanche to make everything a big swing to try and achieve Fortnite with every game they make. Right? Because if they do fail, if the game fails, and it likely will, all they need to do is fire all the people that built the game to get their books looking good again, and then it keeps their stock price up. And they do stock buybacks to keep their stock price up, and that's all they really need to do, and then they can reinvest again in another large.
That's why it's so disappointing when you hear that like a company like that has become publicly traded. You're like, well, I guess they're done for.
Correct. And so here's the thing, that the way people should
bought by a publicly traded company, I guess.
What gamers think about this? Like for me, I'm actually fine paying $80 for a game. If that, so the delta between the old price of games and the new price of games is $20. They used to be 60, now they're 80, right? Mm-hmm. Not long ago they were 60, now they're 80. The delta there, that $20, if that money were going to the actual devs and or were going to make the game better, fine. That's fine.
But it's not.
I will pay $20.
They should include shares of their company with each game.
Yeah, probably. But that extra
$20, get them invested in it.
That $20 is not going into the pockets of that random dev sitting at a desk coding on Unity. That extra $20 is going to stock buybacks. It's going to
golden parachutes.
It's going to golden parachutes. It's going to inflate stock prices, and it's going to, frankly, bloated design decisions. It's going to it's going to a lot of things that aren't making the game better. It's going to marketing, and you're paying what you are doing in that sense is, as a consumer of video games, you are subsidizing the risk-based approach that the CEOs and C-suite people are making, such that they can continue to take risky moves and not pay any consequences for it.
They get to run. Capitalism. Woo.
Yeah, they get to take infinite risk, and the only people who pay the price are going to be
the people who worked on it. Yeah,
who worked on it, right? And they will never; those C-suite people will not lose their jobs. They will have more money to try again.
Even if they do, they'll get their job back because they'll get hired somewhere else because they have a C-suite job on their resume.
Yeah,
correct.
It's just shuffling people around.
Mm-hmm.
So
no one ever really leaves.
Be upset that games are $80, but don't be upset that games are $80 because they are. Don't listen to this bullshit that like it's an unsustainable model and that games just cost more to make now, and like there's no earthly reason why Concord would cost $250 million to make. Like that was a C-suite fuck up. That was not the people who ended up paying the price for that. Didn't make that choice. They weren't dropping $250 million on fucking Concord. Those are people who made decisions about we should do live service games and make games that nobody wants to play.
Yeah.
Right? So like when you're paying that extra $20 for a good game, that $20 is going to subsidize the building of a shittier game that they think is going to turn into Fortnite. Right? And when it doesn't turn into Fortnite, inevitably, they fire all the people that made that shittier game, raise the price on the game that they do have, i.e. Destiny, and then go and try and make another shitty game like Marathon that also will not make money and will also cost a shitload of money to make. And then those people who made Marathon will also get fired.
Yeah.
So bear in mind that when people are upset about Team Cherry charging $20, it's because Team Cherry does not have that risk-based business model. They don't do riffs.
Their next game, though. It's going to be.
It's also wild,
too. With Fortnite.
Imagine.
A 2D platformer Fortnite.
Hollow Knight Battle Royale.
Yeah, Hollow Knight Battle Royale.
I mean, they did that with Elden Ring, basically, more or less.
Yeah. I was really surprised when I saw that. It's like these two didn't feel like they fit together.
I'm very curious to see what that new Nintendo exclusive from FromSoft is going to be.
Be right back.
That's going to be very strange. I wonder what that's all about.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
It's Miyazaki design, so I guess it's probably going to be good, but who knows? It's not. It's certainly not the style that I'm going to want to play. PvPvE, like no thanks.
Yeah, certain games have pulled it off, but that's still like a very like you go there for that for that thing.
All right, Nate, how you feeling about this boss?
I mean, it seems doable. It just takes a long time. I feel like I'm not hitting as hard as I could be.
I feel like that's been the case all game long.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just sort of offensively underpowered. All right, where are my doggos? There they are.
I was going to say, you got to pop those boys. Got to use them a little more than little. What is the name of this? There's a boss in second.
I'm dead. Ogres.
On that
At least I'm by the
bridge.
entrance. Oh, the priestess. The
Yeah. What's the name
it's
of
based
it?
off of a famous mythological character.
Oh yeah.
This
Shit.
boss reminds me very much of that.
Yeah. God, I can't remember, but yeah, it's absolutely that same boss. God damn it.
Whoa.
Ooh. You in like a graveyard? That was
No,
serious?
I'm in a temple, but they're kind of just lining the alleyways here.
You do look so little guided.
I know, right? I'm okay with that.
Very much though. Yeah, I think that works.
Well, I think we agreed last time that ninjas are cool.
Yeah, ninjas are cooler.
Ninjas be cool.
God damn. When
just
she
got
does
more stuff
fucking
up their
hit me,
sleeves.
it takes so much out of me.
They do be rudesome. Cool.
I just watched the first one again.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, that's proper film. That's cinema. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
I mean, it is shockingly cinema. Actual film.
God damn it. God. I need to be behind, like completely behind her. Because like her hitbox is so strange.
1990s Ninja Turtles is a movie that absolutely no right being half as good as it is.
It's just so funny to listen to them like try and come up with different bodacious sayings, you know, gnarly bodacious sayings.
Great.
And they're like,
Great.
I don't like that one. That was a good one.
It is very much of its time. Like, it's clearly like a
Yeah.
1990s movie. But man, the fucking cinematography in that movie, the way they shot it, the filmmaking of it, like,
Yeah, true.
Like, it's fucking noir. The way they deal with shadow and shit, like, that was art. Like, the sequence when Leo is
What
meditating
is this
in
hitbox?
the store, when they're at the farmhouse, like, that's some heavy.
Yeah. April's drawings, that one with Leo on the stool where he's just so
Oh yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
Man, that's actually like true like cinematography right there. That shot is really, yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
I did forget that Splinter basically tells you his origin story like 5 times in that
Oh
movie.
yeah. Yeah, he does.
He's like, yeah, I know. You mimicked this movie in this cage. That's great. Yeah, I get it.
The
Awesome, great.
puppeteering for those flashbacks, though, real good.
Yeah.
They look silly as fuck, but I'm gonna let you know, I find it more enjoyable if they were to do like CGI these days. I think puppeteering is more fun.
Yeah.
Give me that
So-
evil-
So we'll probably watch, at least I'll probably watch the second one relatively soon. I'm going
Yeah,
to
no,
event.
the first one, IMO, they're still worth watching. They're good.
They're fun. They just don't expect a lot out of them. But honestly, if you're not a fan of TMNT in the first place, or even just kind of beat 'em up movies at all, you probably won't even notice a difference.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's a little tokusatsu in that way too. Just a little bit based on how they film it.
God damn it.
The Sentai stuff.
It's kind of
Oh,
scary. Those fingernails.
This guy kind of reminds you of Moog, but with like claws instead of like blood magic.
Is it?
Yeah.
How cool he is Moby. Do we think it's like the cloak that he's wearing?
I think it's the cloak
hair.
and it's like the hunchback. It's the beast from Beating the Beast type thing. Because that's what Margit has it too. Margit, like the other Fell Omens and Moog have that kind of like, they're big and billowy with their cloaks and stuff, but they've also got some kind of like creepy like magic thing to them.
And they got the beast claws, like their scary claws. Back.
Yeah, beast claws, some sort of like horns or some sort of like ornamental headpiece. It's very like what's that festival in like Northern Europe? Everyone wears like a bunch of like ogre troll stuff, and they go like, I forget what that's called. It's a thing, I know I've seen it before, but it's like some Northern European thing where they, maybe it's the Krampus thing where they all go out into the street some certain like holiday night and they kind of dress like this type of character.
Like fucking Wicker Man shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, damn, that was a cool.
Oh, he's got
power.
lightning. Ooh, wait, is that your new ult? Two doggos. That's cool.
I mean, it does a lot of damage, man.
Oh my god, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, Jesus.
She just
backslash.
one-shots you
How is
from
he doing
hell.
so much damage in one hit?
I don't know. I upgraded
Even
too.
Souls
Like,
games give you at least like 3 or 4, but that's nuts.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I wonder if is it a stat thing or is it just like the scale of damage in this game?
Oh my god. Are you... Wait a minute. Did it just say that it replenished my elixirs from... Okay, maybe I have been using a lot. I just was curious whether or not if I die with elixirs on me, it burns them. Because I could have sworn I had more.
You drop them.
Maybe I am using that much.
Drop the shit.
Yeah, 'cause those are a farm resource. Yeah. It's that little backhand claw shit she did was
Yeah.
intensely damaging.
It just takes so long to get her down to like...
Yes.
to
She
the
plays like
second
how I
phase.
play Elden Ring. Always do the jump attacks and you got claws on.
Pretty much.
Oof.
It's very
Okay,
sad.
that's not too bad. At least from full health, you have.
Yeah. I'm not going to heal just so I can
Yeah.
see if it does restock.
Good idea.
Yeah. She
That's
sounds like a character from a horror movie.
Yeah, she's got the that
Okay.
vocal effect. They
Let's see if
do.
it restocks. Because I should be full. It shouldn't restock anymore. But if it burns anything...
Is
what
it
the
like
fuck?
Dark Souls where it pulls from your your stash? If you
Okay, it doesn't. Okay. I just used that much. Fair enough.
it'd be cool if you could stockpile them and it just like refreshes up to 10 or whatever your limit is.
You just need to get
I
hit
mean,
less,
it's-
dog.
Yeah, you're right.
This is a get good situation, I guess.
It really is. But it's get good and stay patient.
Yeah.
Because my god, she hits me once and look at that.
Yeah, she's mean. She's real
Yeah.
fucking mean.
She's a real rude dude.
Yeah. Not even a ninja. She gets to be a rude dude.
I wish I had like a healing spell or something.
One thing I do like about these more Japanese-oriented
Ah.
Souls-likes,
Yeah.
they're not nearly as magic-y. Generally. Like, there's a lot
That's
of
true.
fantasy.
Or at least it's kind of like integrated into the like combat.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
there's
not so
not
much a
just,
separate system.
it's definitely fantasy, no doubt. Like, obviously,
Sure.
you're full of shit, and you've got powers, but, like, you're not casting spells and shit. You're not throwing shiny projectiles at people. There's not.
Glowy, shiny projectiles.
Yeah, there's not always a constant fucking AoE happening with the boss all the time. Proper stand up fight. I definitely dig that more about this.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop off.
Okay.
I need to get to sleep, so
All
I
right,
didn't
man.
sleep like at all last night. So, but
Well,
I'll see
have
you
a good
guys
one.
later.
Rest up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a new attack.
Thanks for joining, man.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
Past Max's bedtime. Gotta go to bed.
Yes,
I mean, catch it where you
Yeah,
can.
he's responsible. Unlike me.
Okay. I almost have to like stay like right underneath her.
Kinda. Stay up in her ass.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Well, or I have to stay like far away from her.
Yeah, you go, mid range is where you don't want to be.
Yeah.
Outside of
Jeez. Okay.
Oop. Stuttering
What the-
over here. I'm not sure if it's freezing
But
on
I'm
your end.
I'm behind her. I'm behind her. I'm at her feet. What the fuck?
Ogress
Alright.
is her name?
Ogress. Yeah. It's kind of an Oni is kind of an ogre in the first place, but she might have something specific about her. She's definitely a reference to something. All right. So this is my current.
Yeah, they're like similar
447.
in nature.
Oh shit. Okay, this one. Oh, hang on. This is new. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I have these big ass weapons, but but nothing beats my 447 right now. At least not in the weapon category that I want. do I have enough to like up my damage a bit? 'Cause my God.
What kind are you looking for?
I'm typically doing Kasarigama and like, oh shit, what happened? Oh, I see. Okay. If the shrine takes a hit, they hide. Interesting.
What'd you do?
I accidentally smacked the shrine and they all went away and I couldn't use it, so I was gonna try and, I can't do it without a blacksmith.
Shrine, dog.
Yeah. And your buddies?
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Damn.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry,
I'm
guys.
gonna let you know, Nate.
Yeah?
You don't get to accidentally hit shit with swords IRL. Like, you gotta control that.
Really?
Yeah, Nioh's very realistic in that way.
Super realistic.
If this were real, you'd be in deep shit.
All right. What do we got? Come on. Stick right underneath you. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, my God. What? Okay. That's so... I didn't realize there was a hitbox on the way back up, but that makes sense. Other enemies have that. I wish I didn't have to hit her a million times. Like, I don't currently have a weapon that's, like, a better match, I don't think. Because this is... Maybe this... I'll try lightning and see if that doesn't do anything different. I don't know. Maybe there's an elemental weakness that I can, like, boost me a little bit. You know what I mean? Okay. Dogs. Doggos.
It's possible.
Oh my God, that still hit me. Okay, that was kind of a shit start anyway. The run back's not too bad, it's just sort of a little long. At least it's relatively straightforward.
So, do you prefer a short run back with a lot of angry dudes, or a long run back with no angry dudes?
That's a tough call. I think I prefer the short run back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I do too, but that's because I just fucking I have.
Yeah, I'll get good in dodge or something.
Yeah.
Feel it? Okay. Alright, I still feel like I'm doing more damage with the wind element.
Frame me again.
Oh, am I framing? God damn it! Jesus. I'm gonna switch. Okay, switching back to the wind sword.
On the stream a little bit, but it's fine. I can still see it.
I mean, I don't think I'm. I don't know. Maybe.
I think it's like a connection thing. It's not something you can. Yeah, it's all right. I can still see it. Like it's not.
All right.
It's not terrible.
Fair enough. All right. You have your ideal fantasy weapon. Did we? Oh, didn't we say we were gonna come back with some homework done and talk about our ideal fantasy weapons? Like
there's
weapon type.
I thought we already did, didn't we? I picked the scythe, and I think.
Oh yeah, maybe we did. I don't know.
Well, we talked about it in the past, yeah. But I mean, that's a topic we've probably done a couple times.
I feel like we were gonna bring something back, but maybe we. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so you have your ideal fantasy weapon. What if you have to associate it with an element? What would it be?
We'll revisit it.
Like, say you have a fire sword. Do you have a fire sword? Do you have a lightning sword? Do you have a wind sword? What do you want?
I feel like mine's got to be between wind and lightning, only because like wind is usually like I like to play the dexier roguey character, so that's like an association. But lightning is also just cool. Like even if it's in some games it's like the hit chance, I just like it as like an actual.
It's lightning only if it's red. If it's not red, then give me ice.
Okay. What if
I
it's,
don't mind regular lightning, although I will say red is definitely much better.
What if it's purple lightning? Is that acceptable?
Ooh, that's a. I mean, purple's also. Yeah, I do like purple as well.
What the
Purple's
fuck?
pretty good.
I hate this attack. It. Oh god. Yeah, laugh it up.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Yep. I'm down to one extra elixir in the back stock. Man, I'm going through them.
This is fucking Bloodborne style, dog.
Yeah, it really
not
is.
a fan, gotta say. And I hate the fact that the heals are limited.
Is there an ideal like farming place you can go to
Not really, no. God.
to get more heals?
Well, I might as well because I might as well have just died because if you get hit once and you're not even in striking distance of winning this fight, then don't heal.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I need a respec. Maybe I've dabbled too variably. Too broaden my horizons too much. Okay. I also hate the fact that that I can't like even if I block that attack, it still hits. It still hurts me for like half my fucking life. And that one-shots me? My god. Holy shit.
It still hurts me for like half my
God damn. Alright. Maybe I have better shit now.
God damn.
What? What is
Yeah,
this?
I've reached the struggle.
Right.
I really have. What the? Okay.
The confusion.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I mean, that's not bad, I guess. It's still better. I just don't want to die in one hit, you know? What was I wearing? I was wearing that. Okay, I'll go with that. That's probably at least a little bit better. Let's see. 87.
I mean,
Yep, that's better.
if you can at least salvage one.
Yeah. Maybe. That's super heavy though.
Yeah, but now you don't look so cool.
Yeah, well, I'm at the point now I don't give a shit about looking cool right now. The boots, I feel like the boots I don't really care. Like it's all the same. I just need some defense, you know? Alright, do I have any better defense? I don't even know the element she's hitting me with. Or if she's even hitting me with any element whatsoever.
I don't think it's a status of any kind. It just seems like physical damage to me.
Yeah, maybe. There's nothing. I really am in my top 2 slots. Okay. Well, I tried. Holy shit.
You look so goofy now.
Yeah, I'll reskin it when we get to the blacksmith. For now,
You look like a Monster Hunter character.
I've been playing that, so it's you know, it fits. Is there anything? I don't really have anything better though. Fuck.
That's what happens when you clear out your inventory.
Well, I didn't have anything stronger than this anyway. I just don't have anything in a weapon type that I want to use. Because everything is a downgrade in my attack multiplier. At least my my attack value. I don't know what the attack multiplier is, but my god. Okay. Let's give this a shot and see if my new defense helps me out at all.
You just need to your point, you just need to not die in one shot. You need to salvage at least one extra pixel so that you can
something
heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I do like when I die next to the front door.
Yeah, it's convenient. I mean, that's a decent chunk. Do that 78 more times, it'll be fine.
Right? Oh. Nope, that still doesn't matter. Okay. What the fuck?
Yeah, can't get it with that shit, man.
You really can't. You really can't.
Call in an air raid, maybe?
Right? I wish. The thing is, I don't really have any. I don't have any juice. I don't have any backup. Like what I got is what I got. I will say I think I'm getting close to like getting my dogs back though. That's nice.
Are you trying to switch back to dogs from your lightning thing?
No. The lightning thing is my dogs.
Oh, I didn't realize it was also. I thought it was like a different animal or a different like summon or something.
I mean, I will point out,
it's two
dogs. You got awfully close to winning that fight.
Yeah, I know. I just want to use it when I get to the second phase, but the problem is I haven't seen the second phase in a while. God damn.
Oh, jeez. Going ham. All
Damn
up
it.
in that dress.
I know, it's like, aside from that one attack that she can drop, I'm pretty safe, honestly.
Yeah, you just need to read that.
I need to read that
attack.
drop better.
Yeah.
I think she like makes a sound before she does it, but she makes a sound before she does a lot of shit.
It's a different sound.
Yeah, maybe it's a different sound. Woof. Okay, yeah.
Good dodge. Yep. Easy.
Good timing.
Yep. Actually, the way this plays is a little bit like Demon of Hatred. Like, you're safer in their grundle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, really, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I just gotta be patient and do my my like 3 or 4 hits at a time.
Yeah, and then she'll retreat, and then she'll come back in. Back in there.
What? Then she smooshes me into the ground. What the
my
fuck?
God.
Watch out for the smoosh. Watch out for the smoosh.
Well, don't want to smoosh.
That was actually good,
Don't
though.
wanna get the smoosh.
That was kind of a proof of concept.
Yeah, I'm at least getting further into the fight. But holy crap, it takes a long time.
It actually
switched
didn't take as long maybe as it felt. The previous ones definitely took a long time, but that was far more efficient than usual right there.
Yeah, I guess so.
You got a quarter of her health down. You were only in there for about 90 seconds, to be honest. Yeah, good dodges. Real efficient. You almost got dog back.
Yeah, it's getting close.
Yeah, that's very dodgeable. You're good in there.
Yeah.
She definitely makes a sound when she attacks, for sure. Nice.
And get my stamina back. There's a grab. Don't want to do that.
Dodge. Punch that shit. Ooh, that was very close. Oh, you dodged too early on that one.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You were good. Oh, man. Okay,
That's a
you're
scary
reading
one.
that. Yeah, it's very scary. It's quick, man. Not have a lot of time to read it. It is obvious, but its fucking startup is quick.
Yeah.
Like, you recognize it, but do you have enough time? You recognize it. Nice.
All right, I'm about halfway. New. Okay, that's she's only done that attack once.
That's not a problem. Careful, to read.
Yeah. I'm also getting greedy on my stamina here.
Yeah. It's okay to be inside, but you don't necessarily want to spam the attack. Big over. Yes, sir. Don't forget you got dog.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't actually.
I'm gonna try and get it so I can like pop it and then be done.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yikes.
It's all right. I'll do it.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I don't quite have it yet. I don't have
Yeah,
dog.
no, you don't have it.
Fuck.
I don't
Oh
know
my
why
god.
It's taking so long to charge up. It was crazy.
Yeah. Is it? What the hell?
I don't know. Because
Like-
when you picked it up, it's already basically nearly topped off.
Yeah, it's
Bring
like
that
at
whole-
85, 90% at least. You think I'd pick that up? Like I didn't have that. I popped it once and I didn't go on a killing spree to like refill it.
Nope.
So I feel like I'm getting it in the fight.
All right, I'll pay attention to it this time and see if it's coming
Yeah.
back.
All right, picked it up. Don't want any part of that fire move. My God.
It also looks a little bit like the woodland creatures from the village.
Oh.
Woo. Okay, you got it back. You're good now.
Oh, I am. Okay.
That's weird. I don't know why it didn't last time, but you're full now.
Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I want to be at full health and see how far I can get. I didn't like the fact that I got hit in that fight. I mean, I don't like the fact that I get hit in any fight, but
He didn't like it. He didn't like
that
it,
was
guys.
that was just bad timing.
Wave him off. Abort.
Yeah.
That fucking guy. Get out of
I
here.
hate that sound effect where he uses his tongue. It's just
Yeah, it's very weird.
The wet gurgle. My God,
What? Get the fuck out of here.
it's the wrong kind of ASMR, man. Oh, come on! Really?
All right, good read. You're always reading it right, but you weren't timing it right. Now you're timing it right too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Felt that shit.
If I hit her in the face, it seems like she gets stunned or like I don't know.
Did not like it. I don't know why the first two of those were whiffs. That doesn't make sense to me.
Right? I feel like I'm like right there.
Yeah. Nice. Ooh, that's a dodge through. You got to dodge the other direction.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Well, it circles around. I'm still locked on, and it kind of.
She's trapped, right? Yeah, and you, if you're locked on, you don't have
I'm
as
gonna
much-
I'm gonna dodge in like a circle,
Yeah.
and if it's the wrong part of the circle, the wrong part of the radian, my God.
The question is, do you think you have the capability as a gamer to get into your blood to take the lock on off?
I don't know, man. I don't really want to fight her without lock on because she rushes you down. Something awful.
Ultra challenge, that is some challenging shit. To manage the lock on in that moment, that's fucked. That's almost as challenging as that menu food you got.
Right?
Yeah, next level shit.
I haven't really done that in a while.
I mean, you can't like
God,
Bust it
what
all
the
the time.
fuck?
it's like Force Lightning. You bust it out all the time, it's not cool anymore.
Right?
Yeah, you gotta.
Gotta
It's only on special occasions.
every once in a while. Did I ever tell you back when I was maybe 4th or 5th grade, I was playing Killer Instinct with a buddy of mine, and we were just figuring out that you can like knock people off the side of the level if you do like a combo to them. And then after like experimenting with that a lot, I accidentally did like the full 32 hit combo, like the maximum combo they have a name for.
I don't believe it.
Don't
Oh
believe it.
yeah.
It was nuts. I've never been able to do it again since, but
I always assumed that was a myth.
right?
Like, is it like an air juggle or like what's the combo?
It was it's called I think it's called an ultra combo. But it's like in the SNES version of the Killer Instinct. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, in the SNES version of Killer Instinct, it is the whatever the highest level combo is. I managed to get that. I looked it up when I was when we did it. I was like, holy crap, that's the highest one. And it was literally, God, well, I rushed to that.
I forgot they had like combo limits to that. I assumed it was just like it would hit pretty early.
I think it's like 32 hits. Yeah, it's something like it goes on and on and on. You're like, holy crap, dude. I did it with Cinder.
Score 32. Oh, yeah, I see, because he's got the projectiles or whatever.
Yeah, it was. You start juggling him, and it's like he does the. It's not a flash kick, but he has like this. He does have this like backflip double kick thing.
I thought he had like one or two aerial things or something.
Yeah, he does. Exactly. And then it's combined that with like his like living Human Torch move that he does. I kept him in the air. It was nuts.
Is Cinder an alien? Because
no, he is a man, but he is a criminal, and they made him that way to test their like human bioweapon, and he is tasked with killing Glacius, and then they'll turn him back. So he and Glacius are mortal enemies here.
Pretty sure Glacius isn't he is an alien? Though, right?
Yeah, he's an alien. Yes.
Yeah.
But Cinder is just a dude.
Cinder.
God damn it.
Ooh, backhand, baby. That's the startup on that backhand as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that each time. I think you're outside of that backhand radius if you are directly behind her.
Yeah.
I don't think she can hit you if you are like literally 180 degrees behind her.
I'll see what I can do. Oh shit. God damn it. I didn't realize she was at that phase yet.
She went out so.
Had I known that, I would have at least popped the dogs maybe early. I don't know.
I think the prescription there is just get the fuck out and wait for her to be done.
Yeah. She doesn't. I think she can't travel very far when she's in that, but she can turn like crazy.
Yeah, you just gotta make distance.
Yeah.
You can't.
So I was trying to like dodge roll through, but I think I either miss like.
You'll never dodge
mismatch.
well enough to dodge for one of those. Like that's
Yeah.
you gotta get the fuck out.
I did it like once on accident, but it's just because I think I got glitched on her geometry.
Yeah.
And
there's no way. There's no way that can.
Oh fuck
all
off!
Scroll be avoided. Fire burn. Yeah. See. Ooh, nice. Good dodge.
I'm not even in front of her. I'm not even to the side of her. My God.
I'm not sure.
I think it
sat on you there.
Like
a lot of bosses in this have that like turnaround, like it's like the Artorias, like the dirt throw thing. Everyone has this like turnaround move, and it seems to do like a ton of damage.
It's
more
just
so
like
than
an
their frontal
AOE.
attacks.
It's like it doesn't even matter what side of her I'm on. If I'm close enough to her hitbox, I'm just gonna get hit.
Hear me out. I don't take this as a criticism.
Sure.
I think that's dodgeable. I think you just dodged too early, but I think the window is wicked fucking narrow. I think is the problem.
Oh, I would agree. I think especially like the tighter AOEs are usually like that kind of like pie slice.
Yeah, so that's why it feels like you're dodging, but it's probably just like one frame too late, probably. Because I think it is that fucking narrow.
I have that problem. I always dodge like a second too late because I'm used to being too early.
See, I was underneath her that time.
It's because it was perfect. You timed it perfectly. The one you died on last time was honestly like 2 frames sooner than that, and it was too much. That's how narrow this is. Like it's almost like you gotta wait till the last second. You gotta do it like a parry almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second their
All right.
hitbox activates, you gotta.
I'm gonna switch this up to a medium strike. I've been using light strikes most of the time, just to sort of stay maneuverable. But I don't know, man. Maybe it's the balanced one. If I do the high stance with heavy, it does a relative fuck ton of damage per hit, but it's so damn slow and it costs so much stamina.
It'd be great if some of these bosses were just weak to stance. Yeah, she does look like one of those villains from The Village.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What is your Halloween movie? Is it Exorcist?
Oh, this is the right time to be asking that question. I have very strong feelings on this, not surprisingly. I'm a white man on the internet, so I have many opinions.
Yep.
Are you asking what's the best Halloween movie?
No, what is your Halloween movie?
Oh.
You mean Halloween movie, right? Not just
yeah.
scary.
What I mean by that is it's Halloween.
Yeah.
I normally don't watch this any other time of year. Whether it is like Halloween themed or not.
I was gonna say the movie Halloween, I think, but that's also been like a tradition. Just the past couple of years, I usually put it on because I like The Thing a lot. But The Thing I can't say is a Halloween movie because I will watch that any month of the year.
I think it's so good.
The Thing is also one of my favorite movies. It's probably vying for top movie besides Alien. Alien and The Thing are.
Fuck.
2011. Have you seen the 2011 version of The Thing?
I have, and I think we may have talked about this.
I'm sure we did
Previously. It's been a while since I've seen the 2011 version. I understand why it's not as good because obviously it just The Thing is incomparable. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I was going to, and I think I might be biased because I did see the remake first before the original Thing.
I think it's really good.
I do too. I think they did a really for CG. They did a pretty good job of it. Like it's not the practical effects can't be.
I'm with you. It's not as good as the OG, but I think it's really good.
Sure.
Also, the big reveal at the end, fucking great.
Yeah, the reveal was good. I liked the alien ship part. I thought was like really well done. And the thing is, even if the effects aren't one-to-one with how the practical works, it is still the same monster. Like it's the same type of like regeneration and like takeover stuff. It's the exact same stuff. That has not changed at all. So the actual like nature of the monster, which is something that normally gets corrupted a lot between like I don't know about Alien, but like other horror movies. Usually they're like, oh, he has this new thing and it's stupid. The Thing doesn't change at all. The Thing at least stays like, yes, it takes over people and it manipulates flesh and sinew and stuff, and that's it.
It's a great idea.
They didn't fuck with that at all.
It's a great concept, and they execute it really well.
Yes.
Yeah. And like Kurt Russell, I want Kurt Russell's hat because it's so goofy in the first.
Oh, for sure. It's so fucking goofy.
Like fucking, like Looney Tune shit. But yeah, my movie, I'm a stand for The Exorcist. I think The Exorcist remains to this day the scariest movie ever
Exorcist,
made.
yeah. It's still,
Anybody who's
it's
out
still
there saying The Exorcist isn't scariest because you're not paying attention and you only care about movies like The fucking Conjuring, which is not good stuff.
I don't like The Conjuring either. I can't stand it.
I don't think it's very good.
I can't watch that.
Yeah, it's not very good, and people love it. It's also I think the last movie in that series just came out and like just killing at the box office right now, which is really annoying. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if there's people that like that stuff, like I had, I remember,
if you're gonna like The Conjuring, that's fine. Just don't shit on The Exorcist too.
Yeah, I will say that. I'm not usually like, I like the sci-fi and the psychological stuff. I like even the really campy, like there's a lot of bad horror I like. There's a movie called Zyram. It is, it's shot the same way that Power Rangers is. It's a tokusatsu movie, but it is a horror movie. It's like a bounty hunter facing off against an alien version of The Thing. It's not a good movie, but it's one of those movies where you're like, oh yeah, that's the description. I know how bad this is gonna be.
There are elements of The Thing that
got her. Woo, boy. Oh shit.
You gotta win.
Hey.
Oh shit.
I figured. I was like, you got him down to 1/4 so many times. Like, it's just a matter of finding the right run.
Perfect concept.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not like I don't mind like the occasional couple jump scares, but like that big trend in the last couple of years where it's been like,
oh, you can tell by the preview that because every preview, no matter what it is, it's by the numbers jump scare at the same exact point. You can always tell because it's always like tiny, it's like a tiny bit of like silence, and then something jumps out,
I very,
Right, well, and that's-
rarely,
like in the preview.
Yeah.
I mean, I very rarely am ever actually surprised by a jump scare because it is, to your point, very telegraphed and easy to read.
Oh yeah.
And overdone. Also, to your point, there's always a musical sting that comes with it too. That's like the
Right,
most
musical sting, or like the silence that Nate was getting at is my biggest problem. I think The Conjuring had a lot of this, which was like these really like long panning scenes, and it's supposed to be. It's like they like go on roller coasters, and they're like, man, people really like when that build up on that first hill is really really long. Let's do that for every jump scare. But the problem is, I don't know if it's just hypersensitive people, but like I like when you put in silence in a movie. Like when you take out the white noise, that's intentional, and I can hear that. So I know when it's coming because I'm like, oh, this isn't just recorded silence, this is edited audio silence. And I know when they come, and I'm like, well, that's not fun anymore because now I know every time, every time someone's like face goes near the door, it's like, okay, give it like 30 seconds and then...
It's the, sort of, I don't know what to call it, maybe the lost art of suspense, but like Halloween, very fucking scary and suspenseful. Very,
right, Halloween does it amazingly. Halloween has that one shot of Jamie Lee Curtis where there's like either the door is cracked or there's a hole in it, and you can see like just off the moonlight, you can see Michael's like face. Yes. It's amazing because like it's not even like a full darkness like jump scare. Like he's right there. You can tell where he is. It's not,
Now, I've seen that movie probably 70 million times. I don't remember off the top of my head a single jump scare, like a traditional jump scare in all of Halloween. There might be one or two, but it's so infrequent that I can't even remember one.
Well, that's the thing. It's almost like the thing that I like about Halloween that they get done very early, like the scene early on where she's walking with her friend and you see Michael and he hides over in that bush and then she turns the corner. Like that's kind of trying to be one. But what I like is it almost like immediately undoes the jump scare idea because it's like Michael is intimidating just because he's there.
See, that's the thing. It's not even a jump scare because there's no movement in that scene. Nobody's moving.
It's not a jump scare where it's like this open, like empty, and then a face comes through. It's like, no, it's like if he does, either he's bursting through the wall or you can already see him by the time the character realizes it. Like he's already, like, that's the whole point. He's not like thinking, he's not doing anything. Yeah.
Nobody's jumping into the scene. There's no startling happening really.
It's like the Mr. X effect, which I will say I understand why that's scary when you are in control of like a controller, because it's like, he's just doing whatever he's planning to do, and that's kind of how like Michael Myers seems to act. Like there are parts where he is still like jumps or is coming around corners, but like that is the fear is the fact that he is like ceaseless in what he's doing. He's not like waiting for you that much, and if he is, he's not like really trying to scare you. He's just like, okay, I want to make sure you don't see me so I get the drop on you regardless.
It's a really simple, elegant storyline. It's the concept is the fucking boogeyman, man, which is like, that's scary. And they do it in a really like sort of, you know what it is? It's John Carpenter at a time when he actually had like restraint back And so like scary movies these days don't really have any restraint, and therefore it's like kind of all laid out. And
so tell me what you think of this. I feel they are all scare and no dread.
Yes, 100%. There's they don't earn any of it.
There's no.
That's why I like stuff like It Follows.
You need to cultivate the dread to get the scare, to get like an actual good scare.
Correct. So great scary movies, in my opinion, do follow the Strokes philosophy of tension and release. The Strokes, yes, the band, the Strokes.
The band, the Strokes, yeah.
That is their approach to music, and it works the same way in scary movies. You have to build tension, and then you have tension release.
That's true. Reptilia does have that.
It does.
Think about it, yeah.
That's their whole musical. It's the tension and release. It's why their music is very satisfying to listen to, because it's like there's always that release. It's always nice to hear. Scary movies are the same way, man. You got to have that tension build up. You have to build suspense. It was Hitchcock who made that a thing, and suspense. Suspense is not really a thing in most scary movies these days. Like there's a lot of, to your point, Nate, there's a lot of scary shit on screen that looks disturbing.
Yeah, but it's literally just triggering off of your reflex. Like it's a sound.
Correct. It's a startle.
To me, that's trying to hack your brain, and it's not scared. I would have the same exact reaction if it was just a loud noise.
Correct. So exactly. It's startling. That's not, to me, being startled is not the same thing as being afraid.
Yeah.
Right? it's frankly why I think The Exorcist is the scariest movie ever made, because there's only one jump scare in the entire movie, and it happens early on. Other than that, it's all like the concept is what's fucking scaring you, man. It is the whole idea of the movie is fucking scary. Like the way that they're telling you the story is terrifying, and that's not really happening with the Conjuring movies. Like I wish it was,
Yeah.
but it doesn't really happen.
I'm not.
So
Okay.
Exorcist is my favorite. Halloween's probably second favorite, with a bullet. And then,
for sure.
I mean, I usually do like scary movie marathons at Halloween, so I like watch all of them. There's a lot of great ones.
Yeah, that's fair.
Some local ones, we've talked about this before, and I think Nate, your last time we talked about this, your response was a great one and underrated. Event Horizon.
Yeah.
That one's a great one and super
That
underrated.
one's still on my list. I feel like I've seen so much that it inspired because I'm a Dead Space fan, but I want to see the movie itself.
The thing about Event Horizon is you should definitely go into it expecting that it's going to be very much of its time. It was made in the mid 90s, and it's very a mid 90s presentation, but the acting and the storytelling and frankly the concept behind it is fucking awesome. It's haunted house in space, and it's basically like Doom, only like way fucking scarier. It's hell coming from, it's the dimension of hell coming into real life, and it's fucking scary as shit.
Yeah. Are you guys aware that it already has the first volume of a comic book prequel?
I've heard something to this effect. Yes,
I did not, but that makes sense.
Yeah,
like its own. It's got a whole universe.
Yeah, yeah. It's an artist who was inspired and enthralled by the original movie, and he is working with the movie's original creator to do it.
Huh.
Yeah. It's got the first volume out. I don't know what else, if it's got a second one yet, but I saw some YouTube video on it. I was like, holy shit, that's nuts.
Yeah. It's one of those movies where it is extremely gory.
Yeah.
But it kind of,
like,
it kind of earns it. You know, like, gore usually doesn't scare me that much, but the way they do the gore in this movie is so, like, I don't know. There's something about the way Sam Neill does the gore.
Oh, that's right, Sam Neill, yeah.
It's something about his character as, like, becoming this evil demon, whatever the fuck he's turning into. Like, it's kind of crazy.
I feel like gore in sci-fi has a better track record, and I mean, maybe partially that's because of the sci-fi aspect, but like gore in like slashers and stuff, like the My Bloody Valentine stuff, is I understand why it was scary back then, but gore for gore's sake, it's why I saw the most recent Hellraiser. I haven't seen a lot of the Hellraiser movies. I've seen at least the first one years and years ago, but that kind of makes sense because it is the theme of the the Cenobites, these monsters. There's a reason for it. It's I like when gore has that kind of okay, but mechanically in a way, why are we doing it that way?
I don't know how you felt about it, Tom, but I might be making a confession here. I actually kind of liked the most recent Hellraiser. I thought it was
I did too. I liked it because it wasn't trying too hard to be the Conjuring type thing.
Yeah, it was definitely, and it was a little bit original. It had something interesting to try. They were making an effort. I mean, it's built in the Hellraiser universe, which is kind of interesting to begin with.
Yeah,
it's definitely bonkers and off the wall. It's sort of like a Mortal Kombat version of a horror movie. But it's kind of strangely well done and surprisingly decent. I will grant you that I definitely went in with low expectations, so maybe that had something to do with it. But I definitely thought, I'll put it this way. I liked that movie way better than I've liked any of the Halloween sequels in the last several years. I have not liked really any of those. I think they have all been dog shit, personally. I know that's a minority opinion there, but
no, I mean that makes sense. I feel that's why horror. There's so much horror out there that has been what is it? There's the rule of every horror franchise that goes to 10 movies, they always go to space or some shit.
Yeah.
Which I guess that makes sense, but there's also so much schlocky horror out there because everyone understands the basic universal idea of being afraid, but not everyone is really good at telling stories that evoke that. I mean, you look at the internet. I mean, for Christ's sake, there's so many.
The Exorcist. The Exorcist is a scary movie that's taking its subject matter, which frankly at the end of the day is kind of silly subject matter.
Yeah.
but it's taking that subject matter really deathly seriously.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
no block at all in The Exorcist. There's no sense of humor. It is dark.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it when the stranger and goofier the premise. I always appreciate it when they take that extremely seriously and treat it.
There's so many movies today have to put some sort of tongue-in-cheek nod to the tropes or whatever.
It's like the Freddy effect of like Freddy was one of the first horror villains to be like, oh, now he's making jokes and that's creepy because he's also laughing while he's doing it. It's like, yeah, but like, how many times can you do that? The Scream effect has been over for like over a decade. We don't need more of that. We don't need Marvel characters also now killing people.
That's the thing. It's very Marvelized. Like it's definitely Marvel-y for sure. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I liked Alien Romulus. It's not my favorite in the Alien series, but I do think they got back to, because by the time Joss Whedon got his hands on it and they did Alien Resurrection,
oh Christ, yeah, I forgot.
Like, it was no longer a serious movie, whereas the original Alien, that was serious as fuck. There was that was like
serious.
That was no joke, man. They were taking that stuff seriously. And by the time they got back to Alien Romulus, like they were taking the story seriously again, which I really appreciated. So
yeah,
definitely.
I agree. I think it's like it. And I always bring it up, but It Follows is one of those movies for me that really did that in, because I was like, yeah, it's a suspense movie, it's a dread movie, it's not like a horror movie that has that much scariness. It's the dread of a thing that can't be killed that constantly follows you at walking pace. And I'm like, that is innovative, it's original, and it might not be the best, but at least it's taking a swing and doing it with like a different art style that is still considered like around horror, but around the same time you had stuff like The Conjuring and what was it, WWE like produced a bunch of movies around the same time. One of them was called like The Oculus or something, just a really terrible attempt at a horror movie.
It's like the last thing I want.
It's like the I was reading a post recently, or I saw a post on Instagram recently that was like a guy in New York. He was like, this is, I swear, tangentially related, but he was like, every nightclub in New York has 3 stages. The first stage is when the artists show up, because they don't have a lot of money, but they bring in the culture. The second stage is when the Wall Street guys show up, because they hear through the grapevine that all the cool people hang out at this nightclub. And then the third stage is where they close it down, because now all the prices get raised, only the Wall Street people can afford it, and the culture's gone. And they're like, well, if there's no culture here, I don't want to be here anymore. And I feel like that kind of happens with different subgenres in horror, where like people are like, oh man, that movie's really scary, let's try and do it. But then all they do is they like distill down that one thing they thought was scary, and they do it like 16 more times in a single movie without understanding why everything else around it also made it good.
You would think that's such a fertile area to try and be original and do crazy shit.
Oh, they're all killing each other. Shit.
Oh shit.
It's strange that I guess it's probably more of a money thing, right? It made money the first time, so let's make money with it.
Oh, it's gotta be. Yeah.
But from a creative standpoint, it seems like a very fertile area to like just try crazy, wacky shit. Like kind of like video games, right? It's kind of like this open area to try anything that you want. And you would think that there'd be more innovation in that space. But yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, and I think that that's true of like every, not just movies or even certain types of movies, but I feel like horror especially is one of those where it's attractive because it's such a primal, innate thing to have fear. And there are, I mean, like, I haven't seen them yet, but Zach Krager, the old Whitest Kids You Know guy who's doing horror movies now, he did Barbarian and Weapons. I haven't seen either of those.
Dude,
but even if those...
Do all of his movie titles are they all singular names? Like singular word names?
Say that again?
Like that dude, he said he has Weapon and Barbarian?
Yeah, I think so. I think he did...
Submission.
I think he did some stuff in college that has like different names.
Sheree and I watched Barbarians a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure I've seen her more terrified in a movie before, but like what's interesting about Barbarians is that it does something I guess that movies don't do much anymore. Is it picks a specific phobia really, and like presses that pressure point, right? Mm-hmm. So it's definitely like it's got a home invasion vibe about it a little bit, and it's creepy in that way. So like I actually thought it was really good. I think that's one of those scary movies that still has a bit of originality to it, and actually like they made some effort. Mm-hmm. So it also typically helps for some reason for scary movies to have lower budgets. Like please do lower budgets.
Yeah,
makes the
I think
movie
that's
good
one of
way.
those things. Like, I haven't seen either of them, but it's the kind of stuff where I would see it and think, oh, like Skinamarink was one of those movies that I was told about a bunch. That is really not a horror movie at all. It has some like scary ambience or some creepy ambience, and that's it. It's not an amazing movie, but it's an interesting art piece, and that's fine. But I like when they take more of those like lateral swings versus just like, okay, let's do the slasher but with like a slightly different turn. Like there's like some of the early A24 stuff. Like I really like Hereditary. I like Annihilation. I think that's a different. I don't know if that's A24 or not. It's just more of like a sci-fi action with some horror elements. But like I like when they have like a premise that is not just how do we take one of these three main pillars and do something slightly different. It's, well, what's the actual approach?
They have a story to tell, right? It's
Right, yeah.
It's not just let's make a scary movie. It's like let's make a movie
Right,
and
right.
it lends itself to being scary.
The premise, the setting, and the story especially can help make that scary. It's not just scary for the sake of being scary. Like if the premise of the movie is just what if a guy was really fucked up, well, that's fine. But how many times have people done that? That's a really hard thing to work with.
Was it
That's a
the
theme
newest
park,
one, The Long
that's
Walk?
right.
Have you seen previews for that? Maybe you haven't.
Oh, that's it's based on the Stephen King book, I think, right?
I don't know.
I think it was like one of his first ever books.
I think that is correct.
Yeah. That again, like it's one of those like I could see that coming out in the early 2000s and being like not great. I don't know if it would be good now, but it's an interesting premise.
It feels like Saw plus cardio.
Yeah, so this is the thing. You guys can tell me if you disagree with this. I actually think Stephen King's horror stuff, when it gets turned into movies at least, usually not that great.
No, I would agree. Yeah.
But his his more like drama-oriented novels, usually awesome. Like Shawshank
yeah, that's what I've
Redemption,
heard.
3 Mile, Stand By Me, all of those.
Right. I know people who are really big fans of the books for the Dark Tower series, and when the movie came out, they were like, well, that happens. It's fine.
But like,
Whatever.
I'll be honest, I did not care for The Shining. I thought The Shining was
I'm like, I have fond memories of watching The Shining. I think it opened up a lot of psychological horror for me, because I don't mind 2001. I don't mind Kubrick's other stuff.
I like the art
But
of The Shining. I like the way that it was shot.
yes, I think that's
the script or the way they make Jack's character.
it's funny you mention that, because there's a Shining themed bar here in town that I like a lot, just because it is like it's very ski lodge, but it has like the specific like certain things hanging on the wall, or it has like that weird hexagonal like art thing. And it made me realize, I was like, man, it doesn't make me want to watch The Shining, but it does make me appreciate a lot of the aesthetics of The Shining.
Because that movie does have that element of does set a mood. It does have an ambiance. It does have a vibe. Its vibe
Right.
is
Even the mood is a reason worth watching that kind of stuff.
And so from that perspective, it actually is scary. But from I think it falls down the story, because I've read the book too. The book is much more interesting because Jack's character is much more relatable and sympathetic, even though he's still a villain ultimately at the end of the day.
Right. It's not just insanity because of
Exactly. They in the movie they strip that character of all of its nuance and depth, and then it just becomes like this weird. He just goes insane for reasons, and it's not very interesting anymore. So like, in that way, I don't enjoy that movie very much. Otherwise, like the superficial stuff about it is definitely creepy. The emptiness of the hotel, like the isolation, the all of that shit, pretty scary. Like that's good, but like the story is sort of boring to me.
Yeah.
So
I would agree. I think that's one of those movies I haven't like. There are scary movies like Alien. I'll go back and watch. I'll even like play it through the DLC I played on stream about a year ago.
Yeah.
But like, Shining is one of those movies I never think about rewatching, because I'm like, I mean, I could if it's on, I'll catch it like I would catch a cable movie, but I just don't. It never comes up to me to being like, yeah, let's rewatch that bit. Well, part of it's also Shelley Duvall's treatment and stuff, but it's like I just don't ever think about that story very much.
He really did her character dirty in the way that they characterized her. Honestly, that was a Stanley Kubrick choice for sure. In terms of like how they depicted Shelley Duvall's character.
Yeah.
That was like, it's another character that was basically completely eviscerated from the book. Which like I don't know why Kubrick had to choose to do that. I think it's probably the reason why Stephen King himself does not like The Shining.
Oh, for sure. I don't
He's on
doubt.
record saying he did not like that.
I don't blame him. It's also coming from a man who admitted to being very high on cocaine when he wrote Maximum Overdrive. So I do appreciate that. At least he could be honest about his work.
You can only write Maximum Overdrive when you are high on cocaine. I think.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. God.
That's a cool blue sword you have. Man. What's going on there?
I fought a skull. I fought one of these floating skulls when you kill them.
That's what happens. You fight
Oh,
a
it's like
skull.
they remind me of the ones from Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Dance around with the little blue flame. I wonder if that has something to do with Japanese yokai.
the Sculpus.
Yeah.
Skullfos?
The ones that are like the Skullfos. Is that what they're called? The floating skulls with the flame
I would be surprised if they were.
wings? I mean, yeah. Knowing Zelda terminology.
This dude's a little bit of a challenge, isn't he?
Yep, he's like fighting a phantom.
Oh,
But I
well,
have
you're
to
doing
beat
that.
him.
You're doing the sword v pole arm again. I wonder if
Yeah.
that maybe it's a stance change that you need to do.
They're just turtles, man. Like, fuck.
What would be better if you have a katana and your opponent has a pole arm? Is it better to do lighter, quicker
God damn
strikes,
it.
or is it better to just try and take him out in 3 big swings?
I don't know. I think it might depend on whether or not you can wear down their poise and actually break through their guard.
Yeah, are you talking about in real life or in video games?
Well, I mean, I was thinking real life first because I wonder if that would inform anything about
real
you. This is
life-
different.
Yeah, in real life, your spacing is the key. They're going to be able to hit
Right.
you and stab you way before you're able to stab them.
Yeah, I feel like you would have to get in like you got to get in like ahead of the literal head of their spear because once you're in close, they can't. Besides barring you with the body of the spear, they can't really do a whole lot.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe
But
that's your
are you
your
maneuverable enough to
key
get
in
inside?
here.
Because the spear is super. God damn it.
Right, that's the tough part.
It's super
yeah.
nimble for a weapon. Like, so much faster than you think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, the obvious answer is lightsaber. That fixes everything. Like,
Yeah,
my
totally.
weapon's better.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing can touch lightsaber except other lightsaber.
Best.
That's how they should fix the Fire Emblem weapon triangle. Just have lightsabers.
You like how
damn it.
lightsaber is so OP that like no other medium wants to approach even thinking about incorporating it into their.
I think No More Heroes tried that.
You have the
has
No
a
More
version of
Heroes
it?
does, yeah. In
It has
in
a version of
comical
it.
It's a
kinda
beam
way.
Yeah.
What
It's
a
not
great
beam-
game. I should go back and play that.
Because like Destiny 2 should have a lightsaber.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm kind of surprised. Well,
Your weapon is the light, and you don't have a light
I mean,
saber.
they did go. What wasn't it recently? They went the way of Magic the Gathering, and now they are doing a Star Wars crossover.
Oh my god.
Or something. Yeah,
I'm so sorry
look,
for that game.
I
They should
know.
have. They should have
It should.
lightsabers. They were clearly at least partially inspired greatly by Star Wars.
They should
but-
have at least done an original version before just doing the Fortnite Magic thing and being like, yeah, play as. If I'm playing Destiny, I'm already playing in a different type of space fantasy. I don't want to play as Jedi.
There's no in-universe lore accurate way to do a lightsaber in any medium without it being crazy OP.
No, that's why the space opera is one of the best places to try and do it.
Yeah, like even Destiny can't do it because it's too,
No, well, the energy cost is way too high.
just too fucking OP.
You know.
All right, here's Spear
So
Boy
is-
again.
Oh, it's just like a trial of enemies.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to leave this
Oh,
area.
I see. Yeah, I see the gate now.
I want to take out.
Oh, weird.
I want to take out these motherfuckers before I fight that guy. But my god, they're fucking hard to kill sometimes.
Yeah, but the Nicker's sword looks so cool.
It's fucking
Oh.
shit, dude.
Holy,
Like,
that's
Goddamn.
dog. Is he laughing at you?
yeah, he's fucking dancing.
It's
on
that
my
last
corpse.
guy. It seems like everything else is fine. It's just that one dude.
Yeah.
Can you use dog? Do you have dog on these guys?
I do have full dog.
You're up. You got dog. Use dog on that motherfucker. As soon as I said that, my dog came running to me. It was great.
There we go. I like that he's just like, all right, back up, whatever. I got a bow. I'll shoot you right in the fucking face.
That dude almost capitulated. He like stepped back and like almost like sheathed his sword. Like, okay, you win. This looks like when you use the confetti in Sekiro to turn your sword into that
I wish I had something like that.
for the headless fights.
All right. At least I'm getting some elixirs, and I'm not using them. It's still a net gain.
All right, take out the skull boys.
All right, one down.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh my god.
Whatever. All right, we had him lined up. That was good.
Yeah.
Pop wolf on this motherfucker.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Dog.
Let's give it a
There
shot.
you go. Fuck you, Spearman. Yeah, fuck. Just rush down. Look at this. Now he turtles, and you'll never do damage again. That's it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, you doing key charges too? Fuck this guy. Ooh! That dodge, though. You got him. Damn, so crazy.
I know, right? It's kind of bullshit.
It really is. You know what you need for this guy?
What?
Weakity counter.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do need a Mikity counter.
Forgotten mechanic? That's
Got
awesome. One of the best mechanics in video game history.
All right.
If
Is
I
this
could bring
it?
any counter into a game that needs a counter, I would bring Shulk's counter from Smash. I don't know if it's actually in his own game, but I love the idea that you can see the future and that's how you counter people.
That's kind of Jedi, right? Kind of how Jedi.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Prescience,
Do
basically.
that shit
Yeah.
before I came in the room.
I knew that shit before I came in the room.
Nick, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Make yourself look cooler again. Like
Cooler.
with
Yeah,
Lane.
this is a Nuzlocke
It is.
run
It is a
where
downgrade,
you're out
but
thinking
I'll
pretty-
sure. Why not?
I mean, I don't. Well, I don't know. I think it
It's
doesn't
not
look.
the worst you've
It's
ever
the
looked.
it's the
No,
helmet.
it's not.
I think
Right.
if I switched it out,
I like the
for,
helmet. I wish you could change the color of it.
like
The
that.
helmet.
It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna let you know. The problem
You
with
look like
helmet-
the oh god, what was the Dungeon Dice monster that's a ninja basically? He has
Oh, yeah.
black and red. Looks just
The
like
problem with the helmet is that it's got snake eater effect going on.
Yeah.
You look like
Oh yeah,
fucking-
speaking of, I forgot that's
you
out.
look
The
like
Delta
Solid
remake.
Snake with it's the bandana that also is so tight to your head that it takes the form of the skin, like your brow furrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
that's why it looks dumb. It looks like it's like taking the form of your furrowed brow.
Let's see. Do I have anything new? Anything better? Nope. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Are
Fine.
you guys gonna play Metal Gear
Oh yeah. I'm sure I will. The
Eventually, yeah.
the remake?
I still need to play 3 itself. I had both 2 and 3 on a collection, and I beat 2 on the 360, and I meant to play through 3. I never got around to actually doing it before
am
I
I the only
switched.
person here who's played through all the main titles?
I think so, yeah.
Oh wow.
I've seen you play through 2 and 3, and I've seen most of 4 at this point, but I haven't actually played through 3. I do want to do that eventually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna eat
It's
snakes.
it's pretty good. I hate snakes. I hate them.
I think Cameron was saying 3 is his favorite.
I would say 3 is probably my favorite too, just because even if you don't really like the world of Metal Gear, it is Kojima's homage to the spy thriller, like
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, for
OG
sure.
James
One-
Bond.
As an aficionado of Metal Gear, which one would you say is the consensus number one pick? Like best.
Oh.
Or it depends on what you're in it for.
Like, if you were to ask, if you were to poll games journalists as a whole, which one do you think would win in a poll?
Probably 3.
I was gonna say 3. I think there'd be a strong second place for 2, only because of what
Yeah.
2 established. One,
Yeah.
one I think does set the tone, but 1 is also dated enough. Even one is
Yeah,
like
and it doesn't have
like
a good
Resident Evil,
replacement.
where it had a remake too early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even its remake, the Twin Snakes, wasn't all that well received.
What 2 and 3 I think establish is just it is like the bonkersness of Kojima's stuff, but 3 I feel like tells like a more cohesive story. It has an actual like the themes come through way better. 2 is a little bit more bonkers, but 2
fuck?
still does have good theming. It's just a little bit more sense of disbelief, kind of. The sci-fi elements of 2 sometimes. For reference, Ian, Metal Gear Solid 2 has a character whose name is Vamp. And it's not because he's a vampire. It's
Although he
because
does try and drink people's bloods, yeah.
He does try to drink people's blood, but it's not. It's kind of a like. There's a lot of like cast of characters in there for the sake of being cast of characters. But 3, I feel like, does a more cohesive job of like.
Which one? I think it's 5. Which one has the character, the lady who breathes through her naked skin?
Oh, that's 5. That's the one you played.
Yeah, is that Quiet? Is that her name?
Yeah, that's Quiet.
I'm getting her confused with, I think, Fragile, who's from Death Stranding.
Correct.
Yes.
Which I also still do want to play.
That's still a Kojima-ass name.
So here's my question. The other thing that occurs...
By Hardman?
Are you guys more Metal Gear fans or Kojima fans?
Probably Metal Gear. I don't really...
I guess Metal Gear? I like Kojima, like, what he's trying to do now. I like his, like, presentation of work. In terms of, like, what he tried to do, like, once he was out of Konami and he was making his own stuff, I like that he was like, yeah, here's the stuff I want to do. I'm not going to try and spread myself too thin. You know, and he does have, like, an auteur sense, which, you know, you can take or leave that. However much you like it, but I do respect that. Like, what he is trying to do is at least like he's trying to stay true to the stuff he actually wants to put to game, in a sense. But I will say, like, I think Metal Gear is the thing I like from him the most. I haven't really played any other Kojima game, and Metal Gear is most of what his life work has been to this point. There's not really a lot of other Kojima stuff.
And you haven't played Death Stranding?
I have not. I know mostly what happened in Death Stranding. I've seen a good amount of gameplay, but I want to play just for the sake of. It's Kojima doing something that's not strictly... Not that Metal Gear has to be combat, but I like the idea that he's focusing more on, like, what you're doing here can have combat, but the majority of it is not. The majority of it is, like, a resource, like, planning game.
Well, I understand the first one, at least, is, like, just more about locomotion, like, travel, traversal.
Yeah, travel, and, like, the idea of, like, trying to connect the world after some horrible event.
It's like he watched The Postman with,
Yeah, with the...
Ryan
Costner.
No. Ryan, Kevin Costner. Jesus, Ryan. Kevin Costner.
Oh,
That's like 3 movies in one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's a crazy movie from what I remember.
There's a book.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't surprise me, actually. I have dog.
Yeah, you got dog.
It's dog time. Time for dog.
Okay. Woof, woof. Oh, man. Good check. You got a fucking hockey beam out here.
Right? So since we were talking about turtles earlier, Casey Jones, cool or not cool?
Cool.
Yeah?
Is Casey Jones, like, he's a friend of them, theirs, right?
He's
the
their
one who wears the
human
mask?
friend. Yeah, and he fights
starts
with
out a
sports
little bit as an antagonist, but like
That's what I thought. Isn't he?
Yeah, he's a hard. He's got a hard
right,
though. So like,
yeah. But
Yeah,
he's
I like
like
that. He kind of seems like the Sokka to their Bender type.
in the movie, he's played by a young Elias Codius, which is fucking sick.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah,
Right, is this gonna?
he's a great
re-trigger the
character.
dudes?
His weapon of choice is any stick-like hitting implement from sporting
Yes.
equipment.
Golf
I like
clubs,
that he
baseball
understands
bats,
the
hockey
rule and
sticks.
sticks to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hockey sticks. And
He's like a very Frank West type character. He understands, like, yeah, big stick, hit him.
his uniform is the fucking goalie mask from
Yeah.
fucking Jason.
Which is sick. Is it?
Yeah, very sick.
What is it? Splatterhouse? What's that one game where you play a guy that wears one of those? I think it's Splatterhouse. Yeah.
Some of the artwork from Casey Jones, like in like comic books and shit, is really cool. Like that's a cool ass looking character. That's vigilante shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he gets. Plus, he just got a cool attitude. Like he definitely like teaches Raph a lesson early on in that movie. It's really cool.
They kind of I feel like he's just Raph in a different in
And then
human
Raph,
form.
yeah, kind of. He's just got kind of a bad attitude.
He's a little bit
Again,
more
hard-
chill.
He's a little bit rough around the edges and definitely of his time because he's not like the most respectful.
Well, I think he's also just awkward as hell. Like around April, he thinks he's
Yeah.
Correct.
Like watching the movie again, like with different subtext, he's just super. He's like, "Oh my God, you're pretty," and he doesn't know what to do because he just keeps like, "Oh, doll, babe." Like he acts like he thinks a cool guy would act, and she doesn't care. He doesn't know what to do with that.
Realizing. Neither of you have played it, but there's a character in Deltarune who very much is that, like trying to be like the Detroit Rock City style, like because being a badass is what life's all about, and it's like, well, not necessarily, but you can still leverage that badassness that you've kind of learned into something cooler.
That sounds very Casey-like, because he ultimately is a badass. He's also just kind of like, he definitely like has a little. It's clear he's got a little bit of like self-doubt. I think it's because he's kind of like a low-rent hero. Like he's the opposite of Bruce Wayne. Like he's a vigilante with no resources.
He knows he has some sort of potential, but without it ever being applied before, how would you know what to do with it?
He's got a chip on his shoulder and like he's definitely someone who fights for justice, but like
I think the moral center I think is what brings him around. Is like he's rough, but that's why he still sticks with the turtles.
Yeah, sure. Incidentally, that scene when they're all lined up and like ready to go to war in the forest after they've done their training montage.
Oh yeah,
that scene goes so fucking hard. Those dudes in those scenes are doing some standing acting. It's great. It's fantastic. The drama in that scene is sick. Also, this guy fighting you is awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Oh, he's doing the like. He's infusing his blade with some shit. Oh, he's got wind too, I think, right? Or is that Earth?
No, that's poison, I think.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it's green.
I got a stupid cone hat on though.
Yeah, is it sour apple flavored or is it watermelon?
Or is it watermelon? Truly. God damn it.
Only Skittles could know. Ooh. Oh, look at that. One health left. There you go.
You're eating a fruit candy, and it's red. What flavor is it?
It's either strawberry, cherry, or watermelon.
Number one, what I hope for is it's got to be cherry. Although I know it's either going to be raspberry, strawberry, or one of the other second-tier red fruits.
What if it's apple?
That is... See, that's interesting, because if it's apple, I expect that it's the only color of candy that I'm eating. Or it's one of two colors. If it's the kind of thing where it's like 4 or 5, like a Skittles-like, I said Skittles-like, if that's a normal thing to say.
Skittles-like.
No. If it's red and it's apple, but there's like 3 or 4 other colors, that doesn't sit well with me. But if it's like, what's those little like, they're not Werthers, but the little strawberry wrapped like candies. They're like hard candies with like a chewy center. Like, if that's red, sure. But if it's like apple and there's like lime and orange and stuff, I'm like, why is apple
if it's lifesavers and it's red, then it can't be red apple. It has to be like cherry or strawberry.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it's just a one bag of the same color of Starburst, then it can be
got it.
Apple.
Sure, absolutely. If it's like a seasonal thing and they're mostly red, absolutely. Oh hell yeah! Was he a boss?
Yeah. Well, at least there was 3 of them, and each one of them had a
he was
thing.
aware of you.
One was a spear, one was an axe, one was a.
They're doing
one was
the
a sword. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing the weapon triangle.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay.
What if it's? Well, we asked this already, but like, what if it's green? What flavor is it?
So green is where I would expect apple more. Like again, this is I don't know if it's a law of averages.
It's kiwi
but like,
flavor.
Right. Well, that's the thing. I would love a kiwi flavor. I like the tropical version of Skittles and Starburst.
Yeah, I
so
do too.
I would
like
appreciate
it better than the
that. Red is one of those where unless it's like a specific, like it says on the package, it's a different like array, then I would expect red has to be one of like the more popular red fruits because like that they do like synthetic fruit flavoring. But like if it's green, it could be kiwi. It could be what was the Skittles one? It was like lime for a bit.
Yeah, lime.
Oh, yeah.
And they changed it. Like any of those. It could be citrus. It could be like tropical.
Sometimes
it could be...
red is wildberry if it really wants to throw you a curveball.
Or wildberry.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Yeah.
All right, here's one.
Can be a lot of things.
Really, as far as I know, there's only 2 options. I guess there could be a few more, but yellow.
I was gonna say yellow. Is it lemon or banana?
Yeah, pretty much.
So
two
I
champs.
think lemon is a more accessible flavor I think banana
Yes.
flavored stuff isn't for everyone. I like banana flavored stuff usually.
Same. Banana runts,
But I
I
know
like
it's
that
not for
flavor.
everybody.
Yeah.
I learned in my food science course that banana and strawberry synthetically are usually flavored with the same chemical.
Oh,
come-
Because banana and strawberry are almost the same in a synthetic flavor.
How come yellow
But-
was never like pineapple?
So that's actually what I was
Right?
going to say.
It
I
should
like
be.
pineapple candy. I like pineapple is a really not a hard flavor to emulate because synthetic pineapple doesn't have bromelain in it. It's not hard to get. And honestly, synthetic pineapple is mostly what people consider like fruit punch.
Well, here's my
or
question.
The main element of fruit punch.
There is pineapple in candy, but it's always like white.
Right. Well, like the
Lifesaver
Dum
pineapple is
Dums
white.
pineapple are like that
Jelly bean-
whitish.
Jelly bean
Yellow.
pineapple is white.
I
Like,
think
why
it's
is it-
because what those flavors use for pineapple is probably closer to like apple or something else.
I have a
It's like the
theory.
same chemical, but they add something to it to say like, well, it's close to pineapple because it's like a gestalt.
I think it's because lemon dominates yellow so hard that
Yes.
they
Oh, for
can't
sure.
afford to make it yellow.
I think it's
complicated.
that and also there's like a translucency problem.
People will think there's something wrong with this lemon candy if it tastes like pineapple because it's
Yeah.
yellow. They think it's
Oh,
gonna
for
be
sure.
lemon.
There's
That-
a flavor profile problem also of like, you know, if you have some tropical flavors and some very like contemporary like apple or whatever flavors, that's not going to go over well if that's like your original.
White and
Act.
clear is also like coconut.
Yeah, coconut I feel like has a different set of rules compared to like the fruit flavors though.
Coconut plays by its own rules.
I mean, it
Don't
doesn't
really know what his
chocolate.
rules. Not even my own. All right.
So I
Well,
call it a zero bar.
I'm gonna tinker with this stuff a little bit, and I will see what I can come up with. I've got some new things to see if I can't either integrate or dismantle, and I got a main mission done and I got a side mission done, so that's not too bad. I feel like I'm
It'd be a pretty productive stream.
Yeah, you're
usually.
getting a lot
I feel
more
like
done.
I'm like getting one main mission done a night. Although I guess I technically got another main mission done. It was just a cutscene though, so you know,
That counts.
It counts.
it's
Some
towards the
games that
end.
really counts.
Yeah. So anyway, cool. I'd say yeah, pretty successful. But we'll call it here. We can that way get back to your guys' evenings. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys very much. And then we also appreciate all you guys out in the audience, either now or in the future. And then
Yeah, thank you everybody.
we will catch you probably next time with some more Nioh. We'll see if I can defend. I think is it Ieyasu? I think that's Ieyasu. From what's his name? Edward Kelly. That's a historical name. That's the dude
Oh,
in
like
the
Ned
hood.
Kelly, like the Australian guy?
No, I don't think Ned Kelly. I think it's Edward
Oh.
Kelly. I think he's a British pirate or something.
Oh, yes, yeah.
But he's the guy in the black cloak, you know, raven crow looking dude with the
Yeah,
crazy eyes.
Evil.
Yeah, and he's
Evil boy.
able to summon the evil spirits. So yeah, we'll see if I can't defend him from that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Well, we'll catch you next week, everybody. Bye.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Bye.